Yo, what up? Your girl Paulina. I got Jay Worthy in the studio, aka P Worthy, aka half of London Drugs.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey.
This has been a couple months in the making, right?
For sure. We've been chopping it up. I've been meaning to come up here, so I'm happy that I'm here, man.
Yeah, and honestly, I've been a fan of London Drugs. I've been a fan of your guys' music for a while now. Shout out to my homie DJ Gabe C, who put me on you guys originally.
Shout outs to Gabe for doing that.
Yeah, you know absolutely. I mean? And then once we had the OG up in here with Noah Ayala Freeway, Ricky Ross.
Oh yeah.
He said he came in here, sat down with the homie, chopped it up, and he mentioned you.
Right.
And I was the only person in here that I was like, oh yeah. Everyone was like, what? And I was like, we need to get him up here ASAP.
That's tight, man. Shout outs to Freeway Rick. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog right there.
He got some stories.
Stories for days. You know what I mean? That's a real legend. So.
How did y'all link up?
Man, you know what's so crazy? Me and Freeway Rick linked up because we was both selling hair. As crazy as that sounds, we was both selling Indian weaves in Compton, and we kind of just, you know, we both hustlers. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary, we out there trying to get it. So. We linked up like that, and then we just, you know what I'm saying? One thing led to another, and me and him was together every day, and we was either hustling hair or selling books or, you know, doing shows or just whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, thank God for music, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I could be doing a whole lot other shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I'm doing music, so, you know what I'm saying? This is the path that I'm on. It's a good path, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And for those of, you know, people watching right now who might not be acquainted with London Drugs or with Jay Worthy, I'm not going to say that it's G-Funk because I know you've been real adamant about it not being G-Funk. So I want you to describe what the sound is like. You
know, I say that because when G-Funk, which I have like a huge respect for, I feel like, you know, the pioneers of that, they made it. It's a certain sound. And I feel like what we do is a little bit different. And like even the beats we rap on, you know, it's more like London Drugs. We take like a lot of looped like 80s and boogie and like funk records, and it's funky, so it's got funk elements to it, but I wouldn't really call it G-Funk, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's kind of like our own thing. You know, and I don't really like to put a name on it, to be honest with you. So I just like the people to listen to it. But, you know, a lot of people call it like new G-Funk, but you know, I say it's just some London Drugs funk, you know, some new progressive West Coast music, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was going to get to is you guys might got, you know, that similar bounce and stuff in the music. So maybe people listen to them, they're automatically like, oh, they're trying to do G-Funk, right? Yeah. But you were super adamant. I see you on Twitter like, if y'all come up to me talking about we do G-Funk, I'm going to come for you, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, let me not say that.
Man, I'm just saying man, it's just, you know, because I don't want to be boxed in with that. Like, you know, my album with Alchemist doesn't sound like G-Funk. You know, I feel like the closest thing that like might sound like G-Funk is the project I did with Cardo, you know, with G Perico, and even that is his own thing. But, you know, the London Drug stuff, that's like, you know, we rapping just over like SOS band loops and, you know what I'm saying, and BBQ and band loops and Gap band and stuff like that. So, you know, it's some sample stuff, you feel me?
So listening to that growing up, like what were your influences?
You know, early on, I can remember, like, Cube was probably, like, my favorite rapper as, like, a kid. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cool. NWA?
NWA for sure. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Easy, you know what I'm saying? I remember going to the record store, getting Doggy Style, all the classics. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. And I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, I heard that the same guy who drew the Doggy Style cover drew the active cover?
He did. Joe Cool. That's actually Snoop Dogg's cousin, and he drew the active cover.
Dang, that's pretty historic right there. It's been 25 years of Doggy Style, and then this guy come out and do your cover?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
How did that happen?
I just reached out to him. Somebody I knew him, and I was like, yo, you want to do the cover? And, you know what I'm saying? We worked it out, and came out amazing, so...
The guy looks like you know what I'm saying? He did good.
Yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job.
Absolutely. I heard this rumor.
Go ahead.
Okay. That you roommated with the Game's brother?
Oh, yeah. Me and Big Face lived together for a while. Yeah, that's very true.
That's true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Wikipedia got that right. Boom.
I got a Wikipedia?
You got a Wikipedia, man.
Whoa,
It got some things on there. We gonna run them down.
Wow, I didn't know I had a Wikipedia.
You popping now.
That's
You from
popping.
LA now.
Damn, I'm out there.
How is
crazy.
How is it saying that your roommate was the game's brother?
I mean, that was just the homie, like, you feel me? Like, it wasn't no, like, you know, people could, like, look at it like that, but, like, Big Face always just been, like, you know, that was the homie. Their neighborhood was, like, down the street from our neighborhood, and, you know, I'd known him for a long time, so, you know, it was a point in time where I needed somewhere to stay, and, you know, his door was open, and that's where I ended up living, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite a roommate situation.
Yeah.
Dope. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, on your Wikipedia as well, and I know this to be true. Is that your stepbrother with Grimes?
Oh, my stepsister. Yeah. That's my stepsister.
That's crazy. That's like two ends of the music spectrum completely.
Two crazy different things for sure, you know. Yeah, some people know it, some people don't know it. Sometimes it comes up, you know what I'm
saying? Dang. And what do people like in the industry tell you about that?
I mean, people that find out about it are like, whoa, that's crazy. Because, like, you know, like real, like, music nerds and shit like that, kind of like, you know, they're like, oh, shit, Grimes, you know what I'm saying? But we got actually a couple cool records. She's going to be on the new London Drugs album, and sounds dope.
That's tight.
Yeah.
And speaking of the new London Drugs.
Yes.
I know you got that new project.
Yeah, we got a new project out right now with Curren called Umbrella Symphony. Just dropped Friday, so you know what I'm saying? Go get that. It's on.
Where can they get that at, in case they don't know?
All digital platforms, you know what I'm saying? Spotify,
everywhere.
Apple Music, iTunes, yeah.
Okay. And so, you know, Currency. New Orleans. Date-worthy, LA.
Yeah. Currency, you know what I'm saying? That's the big homie. You know what I mean? He got a lot of love for LA, and you know, we just linked up in one night and we finished the whole project in one night, and that's how I work though. Like a lot of my projects I finish in like one day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I listened to that multiple times just driving on the way home, and every time I get to the end, I'm like, I want more. That was too short, man. What's going on?
I know, man. Well, you know, they EPs, man. We just trying to give you a taste, you know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about EPs. Like, we can put them out fast and quick and give it to the fans. Even though I held on to that project for a year, I was waiting on the right time to put it out. But, you know, Currency, he was like, man, I just love the way that this shit flows. I don't really want to, you know, he didn't want to touch it. It was like, it was so perfect to us, the records we did. We were just like, you know what, let's just leave it as it is.
It sounds great. And I think it's cool that, you know, throughout the whole EP, you got that kind of like the rain in the back.
The rain, yep.
It's definitely setting a tone, setting that vibe.
Yep, definitely, yep.
And I feel like you both complement each other so well. That's why when you get to the end of the EP, you're just like, where's the rest? Like, we want more.
We gonna give the fans more, man. We gave them something smooth, you know, something to cruise to in the rain. The next one might be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more funky. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I heard you a fan of Art LeBeau.
Oh yeah, I love Art LeBeau, man. I'm a big fan of the oldies, man. So shout outs to Art LeBeau. Do he come up to this station? Is this where he do his thing?
He's based out of Palm Springs, but this is one of his many homes.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
If you were to call up to Art LeBeau and leave a dedication, what would your dedication be?
Man, I don't know who that special somebody would be that I would dedicate it to. It would make it seem like my girl's locked up in jail because everybody calling in on Art LeBeau to dedicate it to somebody in jail. My girl not in jail, so. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I'd be dedicating that to.
Hey, you could dedicate it to the fans, you know what I'm saying?
I could dedicate it to the fans, man. Everybody that have been supporting London Drugs over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Art LeBeau, the OG, man.
OG.
When you was telling me, you're like, hey, can I do some more Art LeBeau? I was like, you know what? He's just so... I mean, this is one of his many homes, like I said, but it's just so private, and I don't even know who you would reach out to be honest.
I just think it's funny, like Art LeBeau, like, man, I just want to meet that dude. He's a legend, you feel me? Like, everybody out here in LA know who Art LeBeau is, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, he definitely a legend. He does a lot of the shows, too, like with our morning show host, Romeo.
Tight.
So shout out to them.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I don't know. You tell me what's popping with you.
I mean, shoot, that's about it. You know, we got the project out. We're working on a London Drugs EP right now. That's called, it's like a London Drugs and Friends EP. So every song is gonna have a feature on it. It's gonna have 6 videos. You know what I'm saying? So we wrapping that up. We'll probably be able to drop that like end of June. And other than that, you know, I've just been working on my debut solo album. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got in the can. You know what I'm saying? So people can expect some more music coming out this summer.
Can we expect something with Kendrick? Ooh, I know you got some ties right there.
You know, I got to keep it zipped up, man. But, you know, it's going to be some crazy features on the project. I don't want to let anything out.
On the solo project or on the London Drugs one?
On both projects. The London Drugs project, you know what I'm saying, got some crazy features. Solo project got some crazy features. I'll probably come up here and I had a record I did with Vince Staples the other day that's like crazy. It's out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be hearing this soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking because I know you got ties with Kendrick.
Yep. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? We from the same hood and all that. Shout outs to KDAY. You know what I mean?
We'd love to see that. As a fan, I would love to see that or hear something with y'all two on that.
Most definitely.
You ain't trying to give me nothing. You're just trying to give me little bits and pieces. I'm like, yo, let me know what it is.
Nah. I mean, shoot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of features. I just want to kind of keep it quiet, and then when it drops, people will be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
He making noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel me?
Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll respect that. I'll respect that. I'll let you drop it when you drop it. I'm going to be, be posted.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I like to end the interviews with a little positive note. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I like to do a little give some, get some.
All right, let's do it.
So.
All right.
I need you to give some advice out to like all the littles, all the youngs.
Man, all the
out there.
All the youngs that's doing their thing, man. Don't give up. Keep doing your thing, man. Get in the studio. Keep dropping music. All I could tell you is keep dropping, man. The game has changed. You get money off of this streaming. The more music you got, the more money you're going to get. Don't give up. Just keep going at it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this now 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's changed my life for the better. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money off of doing what I love. So keep at it. You feel me?
Okay. So that's the give some.
That's the give some.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I need you to tell me one time somebody gave you some good advice and OG gave you something. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
A gem. It could be from Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yeah, it could be from Freeway. You know, Freeway always just told me to keep my eyes on the prize. You know what I'm saying? Much like what I told the youngsters, just don't give up, man, and just keep hustling. Don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and get it. Like, don't expect no handouts. Nobody really gonna give you shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and do it for yourself. So, you know, be dependent on you. You know, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure, and I feel like that's something that you for sure carry too as well. For sure.
You know, I'm self-managed. Everything, you know, this is just a one-man army over here.
I hit you directly. I was like, hey,
you feel me?
Yeah. I was like, you want to come through? You said, yeah.
I popped up by myself, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's actually true, because usually people pop up with like a gang of people.
Gang of people, yeah. Well, that's how I be moving.
Well, let them know one more time where you could get Umbrella Symphony.
Go get Umbrella Symphony, you know, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Apple, you know, whatever streaming platform, you know, you got on your phone. That's where it's at. SoundCloud.
Where can they follow you at?
Follow me at jworthy142. That's on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay. You can follow me at It's Paulina Ma.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, for real.
And like I said, from a fan perspective and from listening to you over the past couple years, like, this is dope. I really enjoyed sitting down with you.
Man. I'm hyped to be on KDAY, man. I listen, this might be the only radio station I actually listen to. So.
Oh, don't tell me that. You about to gas me up.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right.